Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the 33 Lounge. We're your hosts. I'm Nick. The short-bearded wonder over there is JR. It's totally different. I know I was walked in, I thought you replaced yourself as host.
Hello to the people. I don't know. I had an accident.
A little faux pas.
Yeah, I thought I put a 1-inch guard on and it was a 3/8.
Yeah.
I almost thought about just taking it all the way off.
Man, that would have been strange.
Yeah.
I don't,
This is me.
have I ever seen you without a beard? Have you ever shaved it all the way off? When's the last time you shaved it completely off?
2012.
Well, it would have been at the place of employment then.
No.
No one. Yeah, wait, no one. That was a long time ago.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
My son was an infant. No, it was 2013 because he was born in 13. So 2013, 12 years ago.
Last time you completely shaved it off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Noah doesn't know me without a beard. Today he thought I looked weird.
Well, he does now.
Yeah.
Kinda.
People at work were like, "What happened to you? What's going on? Something different about you?" It's my face, okay? This is what I look like without a giant beard, okay? Not that my beard was giant, but a thicker, more robust beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I had like 7 chins under here, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. You know?
I probably got one of them from you. I got enough to go around.
I have a very round face, which you can't really tell when I have a fuller beard.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just, I don't have a chiseled jawline. I have a round face. Thanks, Mom and Dad. You know? I love them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
You know what else is different?
I am now down 9 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
Well, I've lost another. I weighed in this morning.
You pooped
I lost 2 pounds.
after you pooped?
It's getting harder.
Yeah, it is hard.
And then, once I got past that initial 20,
Mm-hmm.
I gained 5. Then I lost 5.
So you're net zero.
Then I lost 2.
Hey, every little bit,
Well, I set a goal for myself before Myrtle, and it does not look like I'm going
you
to
got to get bikini ready, right?
No, I don't really give a shit.
Oh, yeah, just
I don't
let it
care.
all hang out.
Those people don't know.
If you want to look. If you want to touch.
Maybe yourself.
I'm talking about Megan.
But I was gonna start this show before I learned about your
My face.
trimmer accidente.
Yeah, it happens.
Jared Jones, some bad news on the Pirates front.
Yeah.
Just when they couldn't really get any more bad news.
Wow.
I mean, because they're terrible.
Wow. At this point, it's just news, right?
Yeah.
You already know it's bad.
Jared Jones going to miss the rest of 2025 and 2026.
Yeah, I'm surprised they announced 2 seasons. I mean, I get we're 40 some games into this year, but how do you already rule out 2026 here?
Maybe they know he's not going to play in the majors. Maybe when you're thinking about rehab stint, it's going to be minors.
I don't know. Yeah, sucks. But he would just come up here and pitch, and we wouldn't give him any run support, and
yeah,
he's just saving himself grief.
The moves we kind of made and have not really panned out. Canario isn't.
Oh, he's hitting a lot better than he did
Now.
Yes.
Yeah. He was batting, I think like 2 weeks ago, it was 154.
Mm-hmm.
He's heated up a little bit.
Yeah, he was batting 341 in that span, the last I heard, when he was getting hot.
Horowitz still not.
He's back.
Is he up?
Yeah. He had a game off today.
Okay.
I know he had a hit, last game. Not this game, yesterday. Jesus.
Meanwhile, we're sending down guys like Swinsky, who's lighting it up in the minors.
Yeah, that's where he belongs, with mediocre talent.
Oh, man. Why do you not like that guy?
Why does anybody?
Well, I've told you about that friend I have. Her and her daughter go to like spring training.
That's fine. He's a nice guy, but he's a shit baseball player.
That's her mom's favorite player.
That's fine. Good on her. You know, if you like mediocrity,
Well, you just
like
asked
mediocrity. Most
who
of us
likes
Pirates
it.
fans are those kind of people. We love mediocrity. And at this point, we're not even mediocre.
Well,
We're
here's the thing.
shit.
I don't think we as Pirate fans love mediocrity. I think we're
We accept
forced to swallow it. That's what's thrown in front of us every year.
We don't spit.
Well, it's kind of hard to. I mean, you got to
Yeah.
force a
Just
guy
ram
out.
down your throat.
That's the only way you'll ever see. I faithfully believe the city is going to turn on Bob Nutting when
They
he
have.
loses Skeens. No,
That.
they're chanting.
They're going to burn
But-
down PNC Park.
They've always been chanting fire.
Yeah, sell the team.
That's stuff that
Fire-
we've
fire Nutting.
heard for years. Like they're going to legit turn on this team and this owner the day he loses Paul Skeens. And it's going to be ugly.
Yeah, it's ugly now.
I mean, it is ugly now. It's been ugly for years.
Yeah.
I really thought, once I learned about the competition clause, I really thought that the MLB had a leg to stand on in going in and forcing an owner change.
Nope, he does just enough to look competitive.
Well, then there's now also talk that, where did I hear this from? I can't remember where I read this from, but now the city of Pittsburgh has stepped in and has threatened him without, or to move the team to Nashville or something like that.
Oh, really?
If it doesn't get any better,
Interesting.
they're not going to. I don't know.
I don't know if you could do that.
I would think the city has some say in what organization.
Just because of the stadium?
Pittsburgh.
I
don't know.
don't know.
But
It's still revenue.
I heard the city stepping in and trying to force his hand and selling the team.
It's still revenue for the city, so I don't know why the city would want to push out revenue.
Well, let's be honest. I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
I know it's kind of like a mid-market team, small market. It's not a New York. It's not a L.A. It's not a Miami. But the revenue that the city gets
Yeah.
is probably a fraction of what it could, because that stadium's 3/4 empty almost every game.
Fair.
So it's not like they're pulling in, Dodger money.
Dodgers are spending money that they don't even really have. Well, they have it. but
the
you know what I mean.
Dodgers have deferred almost
This-
$3 billion.
Yeah, at this point, every guy on
In
the roster,
payroll.
every guy on the
Every
roster is going
guy.
to be a Bobby Bow.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna pay. I mean, Otani's only making $75,000
Well, from the Dodgers,
from the Dodgers.
right?
But what was his contract for the Dodgers?
235 million, something like that, which is not the most highest. We'll go with it in history now, but it's still huge. Can you
It
imagine
is.
somebody hand you $235 million over the course of the rest of your life? Probably.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you think about that, and he's going to go out and play for 12 years,
Yeah, I think the contract was 12 years.
and they're paying him $75,000 a year. He's already made money in Japan.
Yeah.
So it's not like this guy's coming in out of college and he's broke. So if he's deferring pretty much 80% of his contract.
Well, it's more than 80, but yeah.
Well, 75,000 for 12 years.
Well, yeah,
So-
yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, I guess it would kind of be more than 80.
Yeah, it's probably more like, I don't know, 90.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, that dude's just.
He's
I don't know how LA is going to be able to field a team in 5 years.
Yeah.
They're going to owe so many. They're going to be like the Pirates.
No, they won't. Nope.
They're not going to be able to afford to field a team. They're paying all these people for.
Oh, that family's rich.
Who owns the Dodgers?
I don't know. People that have more money than Bob Nutting. People that are willing to spend money on like Bob Nutting.
We are. Oh,
Beating a dead horse.
No, we are. Well, we are, but
Yeah.
that's one thing I had. I don't know if I saved.
Can you imagine watching somebody beat a dead horse?
I mean, it would
Be pointless.
It's football.
You're football.
Well, there's a list of teams ranked by how rich their owners are.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was baseball.
Oh,
It's football because I remember
the Roonies can't be
it has
too
the
high.
Waltons in there.
Yeah.
We're 30th.
Yeah. I figured they wouldn't be.
Really
Cream of the crop.
1.2 billion.
It's a lot of money. So if they were to, so basically that's saying if they were to try to sell the team, that's what the asking price would be. They're saying that's what the team's worth? Is that,
No.
That's what the family.
That's what the family
is supposedly
has. Yes,
worth.
that's not because the number one is the Broncos.
The
Waltons.
Broncos. How
The
many
the
billion
Walton
is
family.
that?
77 billion for the Walton family.
$77 billion.
But that is not what the Denver Broncos organization is valued at.
No.
So yeah, it's solely the family who owns the team, their net worth.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Jared Jones, man, that's kind of sad.
It's a bummer.
Well, wasn't he hurt? He was hurt last year too, wasn't he?
Yeah, but not like this.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, this is major. This is Tommy John.
Yeah.
I mean, he may never come back from this, really.
Oh, he'll come back.
I hope.
I seen a thing. Garrett Cole is on track to come back in August from Tommy John. Explain that one to me.
Wait a minute.
He's 35 years old. What do you mean, wait a minute?
Didn't he go out at the beginning of this year?
Spring training.
Yeah, this year, right?
Yeah.
And he's due to come back?
August. Explain that.
Maybe they have better doctors in New York than they do in Pittsburgh. I mean, we're giving a season and a quarter to Jared Jones.
Yeah. I seen a thing.
Garrett Cole's missing 3 quarters.
On track to come back in August. I'll believe it when I see it, but I don't know.
I think this is helping, although the caramel was terrible.
Yeah, it was free.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I needed that.
No problem.
Whopping 2 hours of sleep today. Listen, I had the worst dream last night.
Oh yeah, did you dream about me naked?
No. God, no. That would be a nightmare. That would be a dream.
Oh, it's the
Me
beard.
naked would be a nightmare.
It's the beard.
No, I had this dream that I was kidnapped
Nice.
by a
By-
foreign government,
Okay.
and they were torturing Megan and my cat in front of me.
The cat?
The cat.
Why the cat?
I don't know.
I mean, why Megan?
But it woke me up, and then I couldn't go back to sleep.
Oh. What were they doing to torture them?
They started to skin my cat, and that's what woke me up.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
What'd they do to Megan?
I don't really recall what they did to her. That's just what woke me up. That's what I remember.
Oh.
But I've been, the only different is I've been taking those testosterone tablets.
Oh, yeah?
I'm wondering if that's messing with my
You
dreams.
started taking this.
Yeah.
The Frank Thomas pills.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that called?
What is that? Nugenics?
Yeah, that's it.
Total T?
Did you get your first dose for free? Or whatever?
No,
Didn't they have like a deal where you get like so much for free?
I purchased mine through a distribution warehouse
Oh.
at a massive discount.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because that bottle's like $40 a bottle.
What'd you get it for?
10?
Did you get this off Temu?
Got it off Temu.
No, you didn't.
I did. I'm wondering if that's really what's in there.
I'm thinking. Like,
Well, it
you
was
might be-
sealed. I mean,
like-
it was like
So what?
double sealed.
So what? You're dropping acid or something.
I might be.
What are you're buying pills off of fucking team shit. You're buying pills off of Temu.
No, dietary supplements.
You're buying dietary supplement pills off of Temu. They have
That'd not
Viagra
be
on
the
there?
great- They actually do. It's not the brand name,
Of course.
But-
It's
Well, they have Nugenics. That's the brand name.
Hmm. Did you check the spelling?
Yeah, it's legit.
No, I'm sure it is.
Same thing.
Can't believe you. You bought that off of Temu.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I needed like $8 more to get free shipping. So I threw a bottle of that in there.
Wow.
Been taking it.
Okay.
Well, I just started. I don't know if it's messing with my dreams or not, but I only got 2 hours of sleep and maybe 20 minutes before I woke up.
It's because you're taking meth.
Late. Well, wouldn't meth have the opposite? I mean, well, no, yeah, it would.
You haven't slept. Wow.
Greatest job in the world right there. They had a Steeler mini camp.
Yeah.
Hold on. Like highlight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that on Facebook?
Nope.
On the Steelers page?
I've been busy.
Man, Caleb Johnson ran some D back over.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Flatlined him.
Nice. He died?
He looked like he did.
Oh. Flatlined.
I'm getting kind of excited for this season. I mean, I know how it's going to start. I'm looking more forward to mid-season.
That mid-season form.
Well, I think that's when we'll make the change. I think we're both looking forward to seeing how that works out.
Well, we'll see.
Will Howard action.
It's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, don't say that.
It's going to happen.
Well, I heard that he's leaning towards signing with Pittsburgh right before.
I heard there's a handshake deal, and at the end of the month, he's going to finally sign.
Oh,
he has personal issues that he didn't want to
burden the team with.
Be able to, miss the mandatory workouts or something. I don't know. There was something that came out, and he should have the deal done by the end of the month because he has personal issues going on, which I don't know how a guy who doesn't speak to his own family has personal issues.
He might have knocked up some girl. I don't know. Could be anything.
I don't know. But
he might need that extra, 30 days for the ashwagandha to get out of his system. Or ayahuasca.
Ashwagandha. Ginkgo biloba.
Horny goatweed.
He's buying drugs off of Temu.
It sounds like it because they have all that. I haven't started the Sheila yet, though.
Yeah. You said you weren't going to. You don't want to walk around with rock hard boners.
Well, that's one of the side effects. And
is it a side effect, though? Maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's the effect.
I mean, but not when you have a full-time job.
Well, have a full-time boner at your full-time job.
Listen, I get there's a bonus to having.
No, there's a boner.
A boner all the time. I get it. But when you work, I'm not taping it to my leg just to walk around my job.
Nick, why
and not
limping?
Get HR called on me.
Why are you limping? Stiff leg.
Damn kickstand.
Yeah. I must have pulled something.
No shit.
Not enough.
But yeah, I'm on vacation right now, so I'm thinking I'm going to try it.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Yeah, well, they say
have a day where you don't have to leave the house. Just walking.
Well, I got to leave the house tomorrow.
Walking through rooms, knocking knickknacks off of shelves and shit.
It wouldn't be. No, that's not me, guy.
No. That was in a movie with an old guy. I don't remember. Was it Road Trip? They end up, I think it's the guy that plays Blue in Old School. They're at this guy's house and he gets up out of his chair and he has a boner and he turns to go past like a little, I don't know, cabinet in the room and he knocks off some knickknacks. I think it was Road Trip.
I don't know. I don't recall.
Yeah. Well, you're the movie guy.
Yeah, I don't remember everything though.
Okay.
Is this on the?
Yeah, it's on too. My brother did the same thing you just said the other night. He's like, "Is this up on where we have it?"
Yeah, it just I don't know, it feels kind of low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, it's been a rough week for me. You mean you've seen it?
I felt it.
So,
Okay. Well,
and no sleep till Brooklyn. Oh, you had a whole page of notes.
I got all kinds of stuff. I have the 10 grossest and weirdest Guinness Book of World Records. Is it? I don't know if that's how you say that.
I bet you don't.
I have. What do you mean I don't?
I bet you don't. There is one record that I know isn't in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Well, that's just the 10 weirdest and strangest ones in the Guinness Book of World
Well,
Records.
it's not the grossest because the grossest isn't in there yet.
I have the 10 strangest facts about Ohio.
Look at that hotel.
I can't. That's a mountain. What are you
No,
talking
there's
about?
a hotel at the base of it.
I have the top 10 pieces of totally useless information.
Oh, you used to do a segment like that.
Yeah. I have a story to tell you.
Is it AI driven?
No, it's about me.
Oh,
It's
okay.
real life.
Okay.
IRL, as the kids say.
Okay.
You know what that means?
Tell request live
No, IRL.
in real life.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what AFK is?
Away from keyboard.
Yeah. You're smart.
You know what ASL is?
No? American Sign Language?
You don't remember ASL?
AOL?
No, ASL.
What's ASL?
You used back when AOL was a thing?
The messaging system?
Yeah.
It was called ASL?
No, you used it in the messaging system.
I don't. Oh, age, sex, location.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, like,
Make sure you weren't talking to a creepy dude, and you probably almost always were.
yeah, creepy Uncle Tom is in his basement of his mom's house. I'm a 13-year-old female from Ohio.
I mean, I'm not laughing because that's sick, but I'm laughing because it's probably true.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We never invite Tom to the family get-togethers. Uncle Tom. I don't call him that, though, because he's creepy. I don't really have an Uncle Tom. I don't know who that guy is, but he's always around trying to touch me. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gained another subscriber. We're up to 31.
Yeah, I know who it is.
No, that was the 30th. We have a 31st.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't know who that is.
I do.
Oh. Who is it?
Somebody that works at the Walgreens.
On your team?
No. Mm-mm. Younger feller. Said we popped up in his For You. And he's like, oh, I got to watch this. And he used some of that young kid slang that I don't know. He said he watched the OGs one. And he said that had me, what did he say?
The original?
The episode was called the OGs.
Oh.
What did he say? That had me falling. I don't even know how he said it. That had me, it wasn't tripping. You know what I mean? It had me, I don't know.
Had me gassed up?
I don't know what he said. Like, I don't know how kids talk. I don't know. I don't know what they say half the time. I just nod and smile.
Yep.
You know? Yep.
Jet.
I mean, they might have told me I'm queer.
They just insulted you and you're like, sweet.
Yeah. Totally, dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, radical. Yeah, I have no idea how kids talk these days. Sigma.
What?
Skibbity. Yeah, Sigma. That means you're cool. Or it's cool. I don't know.
Sigma.
Sigma. Skibbity toilet.
I've learned Lean Sigma 6 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Logistics.
Sure.
Sigma 6, I think it's called.
I don't know.
And then Lean Sigma. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sigma.
Sigma. Right.
Skibbity.
No, Skibbity's bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. On God, that's bad.
On God.
Yeah.
Skibbity
No.
on God with that beard.
No cap.
No cap.
Bet.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
You can tell you have a son.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I noticed my son, they say the word actually a lot.
Actually?
Yeah. When they're talking. Actually. That's a thing now, I guess, now too.
Vocabulary?
Actually. I don't know. What was the other thing that I...
They kind of picked a better word. Like I would say like moist all the time.
Actually,
Like
moist.
this is so moist.
Actually, moist.
We should start that
Moist.
trend. Moist.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is so moist.
Oh man,
Dude, this Shilajit is moist.
this is moist. This is moist AF. No cap on God. Bet.
This is so moist. God.
All that goes
Cap.
against all our demographics.
Yes.
Although we all would find it funny because it'd be like, yeah, we don't understand that.
I never really like growing up. There was never really like I didn't fall into that kind of shit.
What, slang?
Yeah, like I
mean-
just talked.
I mean, yeah, but like,
I didn't have
we,
a word that
we went through this before.
Jinx.
Like, you would call somebody gay or retard or
Okay,
that's retarded.
Okay, but that's not like
Oh, yeah.
skibbity.
Well, I know, but and then like radical.
I never used radical.
Me neither, really. Other than like when
I didn't even use rad.
that's rad.
Like that's rad.
Well,
That's cool.
you ever say that's bad? Man, that's bad.
That's sweet.
You never said that's bad, like meaning like it was cool.
I don't
Man, that's
recall.
bad.
That's bad.
That's a bad bitch.
She bad AF.
Yeah.
Moist.
Well, we didn't have AF back then.
Oh, she
I mean,
bad.
we
She
just said
bad
it.
moist.
She bad moist.
She bad moist.
So moist.
She's dripping. She's so moist.
I was just gonna say that. She's drippy. It ain't her clothing. She ain't dripping. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean. Nah, I mean.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you want? You want?
Know what I mean?
You want? Yeah. I'm all gas, no brakes. Get in where you fit in. Anyways, what you want? You want to hear some top 10 things? You want to hear my story? What do you want? What do you want? I got it.
Let's
I
hear
got
that.
it.
Let's hear that Guinness book.
Oh, you want to hear the Guinness book? Okay. What was that under? I got so many notes. I got notes on notes. Sigma. The top 10 grossest and weirdest Guinness World Records. There's no book in that term. You want 10 through 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Save best for last.
I don't know if this is best for last. Number 10. The most times someone has voluntarily been bitten by snakes.
1,317.
No. A gentleman from the USA, Bill Hast, has been bit over 173 venomous snake bites in his lifetime. He injected himself with venom daily for immunity and milked cobras like cows.
I think I've heard of this guy.
His blood was donated as emergency anti-venom.
I think I've heard of this guy.
They should just call him Snake Man. Number 9, the heaviest weight lifted with the human tongue. Got an idea?
The tongue?
The tongue is a muscle.
Say 5 pounds.
No. Gentleman out of the United Kingdom, Thomas
40.
Blackthorne. What was it?
40.
No. 27 pounds. He pierced his tongue with a hook, attached a weight, and lifted it. Imagine biting it the wrong way.
Oh,
and
okay,
adding
yeah, I went a
27
different
pounds
direction.
of big
I
weight.
didn't think he was going to lift it with a piercing.
No. Oh, you were thinking he just...
Like tied a rope to it and like yanked on it or something. I didn't think he... Okay. You know, there's a tribe that does that with their nutsack.
Okay. Anyways,
And their wiener.
can we
I've seen it on
I don't-
TV.
the genitalia? Number 8, the longest time spent in direct contact with ice. Got an idea? You're really good at this.
24 hours. Well, no, because David Blaine sat in an ice block for 24 hours or
Well,
48 hours.
Direct contact with ice.
Well, I mean, if he's inside an ice block, well, I guess he would have shoes on. I don't know.
1 hour, 52 minutes, and 42 seconds.
I feel like I can break that.
Held by a guy named Wim Hof from the Netherlands. His skin literally began to freeze and blister like a human popsicle.
I feel like I can break that record.
Okay. Well, we'll do it tomorrow.
Listen, my
Not tomorrow,
feet.
next week.
Listen, I could step on ice for like 4 hours.
Okay. Well,
I got like a 2-inch cushion.
I'm
of
getting
like
bags
callus
of
on my
ice
feet.
next week, and you're going to stand here.
We're gonna do it. Get them Guinness Book of World Records, baby.
Number 7, most live worms eaten in 30 seconds.
Oh,
Ugh.
11.
Well, okay, it does this in terms of length. I don't know why it does it this way, but I guess maybe they
What do you eat? A tapeworm?
lined up the worms and measured them. I don't know.
2 feet. Well, no, it's got to be more than that. 10 feet.
Oh, man, you were close with your first guess. It's over 3 feet of worms.
2 feet? That's only 24 inches.
Doesn't give me the exact amount, but it says over 3 feet of worms. A guy named Peter Serwinski, a.k.a. Furious Pete. Oh, I've heard of that guy. Anyways, he's a YouTube
The
guy.
Boogeyman?
He's from Canada. He's a YouTube guy.
The Boogeyman. Is he the Boogeyman?
No, he's Furious Pete.
The Boogeyman?
He eats all these different like food challenges.
The Boogeyman.
I don't know if I've never heard him called that. He had testicular cancer.
WWE Boogeyman used to eat.
Oh, I'm still talking about Furious Pete. Anyways, gross factor, wriggling. I don't know what that means. Slimy, protein packed. It's like a spaghetti horror movie. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Number 6, the furthest distance to squirt milk from the eye.
Oh,
How do you even squirt milk?
4 feet?
9 feet 2 inches.
Jesus.
Guy from Turkey named Ilker Yilmaz. He snorts milk up his nose and then shoots it out his eye socket. I think it comes out of your tear duct.
It does.
I don't even know how you would begin to do that.
I don't know.
And you would think that would get some kind of infection. You know? Yeah. Number 5, most toilet seats broken by the head in 1 minute. This
Which
is from
head?
this is from this is from the United States too. A guy named Kevin Shelley. And guess how many seats he broke over his head in 1 minute?
Well, if you do one every 30 seconds, that's 120. If you do 1 a minute, that's 60.
Okay.
Or one every second is 60.
Yeah.
1 every 2 seconds is 30. So I'm going to say 28.
46.
Not even close.
And here's a note. Not just any toilet seats, public ones with history on them. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Chlamydia.
He must be a liberal.
Number 4. As we're getting older, we can probably relate to this. Longest ear hair.
Oh.
The feller from India named Anthony Victor.
16 inches.
Over 7 inches. The guy looks like he has spider legs growing out of his ears. No thanks.
Can I tell you a story?
I love stories.
So I had an ingrown beard hair or like neck hair, you know?
Yeah.
But I always leave it like this.
Yeah.
So you can't tell
Yeah.
until it gets like red and infected and
Right. Like Zitty.
so I had this hair that was growing around in a circle and it just kept going and going. It was 4.5 inches long.
Dude, wow. That's impressive.
I pulled it out and she's like, oh my God.
Just kept coming like you're a magician or a porn actor. Anyways, number 3.
Both.
Most feet.
Is it in? I don't know. Is it?
Surprise.
Wrong hole. I don't know. Is it?
That's my belly button, sir. I was deep.
To the base.
I don't know why she would
Where
say,
are we at?
I don't know why she would say it's my belly button, sir.
Hey, it's the kitty.
Anyways, number 3, the most feet and armpits sniffed professionally. What? How's that a profession?
Why would somebody make that a profession?
I don't know. I mean, OnlyFans. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff out there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And does it give an amount of time?
No, it doesn't. It just says sniffed professionally.
I would hope it's not that high. I'm going to say 100.
So this comes in the United States. Madeline Albright. She has sniffed over 5,600 feet and 5,000 armpits while working at a testing lab for odor control products.
Like deodorant.
It is her job
That's a terrible job.
to smell feet and armpits. To
Find
see
another
if they
job.
stink. That's crazy. Number 2, most cockroaches eaten. I guess you would say in 1 minute because it terms that
Ugh.
amount. Guy named Ken Edwards out
We're going to
of
say 42.
United Kingdom. You are close. 36 cockroaches in 1 minute. Ugh. And the number 1 grossest and weirdest Guinness World Record. The longest fingernails ever on a woman. Again,
Oh.
this is out of the United States.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Lee Redmond. She hadn't cut them since 1979.
I want to say, I've heard this.
They broke-
22 inches.
No. She hadn't cut them since
16?
1979 until they broke in a car accident in 2009. Wow. No, think feet. It's not inches. It's feet.
4 feet.
You are way off.
10 feet.
Nope.
12.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
27.
Oh, that's so close.
26.
28 feet long.
What the fuck would somebody...
I mean, you couldn't pick your nose.
You couldn't do anything. You couldn't scratch your ass.
You know what you could do?
Nothing.
Have a Guinness Book of World Record for it.
That's still not... I still think...
That's crazy.
So I think this...
How do you clean them? Because they start
you-
curling and stuff, right?
Yeah, you would... I don't know. It would have to be done very meticulously.
Oh, man. So gross.
And you wouldn't want to clean them too thoroughly because then they get brittle, I think.
Yeah.
Like you would need your body's natural oils to keep them thing like
You would think.
flexible and
Yeah.
pliable. Start cleaning them and then they're just going to snap off. Is there a world record for how many balut were eaten?
Balut?
Balut?
What the hell is balut?
Balut is a rotten, fertilized egg.
Rotten, fertilized egg.
So when you crack
Of what?
you crack an egg,
An egg from what?
and you get the yolk and
This is just in general.
it's a chicken.
A chicken egg.
So when you crack it,
Yes.
there's feathers and beak and feet,
Okay.
and you eat it.
But it's rotten.
Yeah,
So it's a dead baby
it's a
chick.
dead baby chick. It's called balut.
People eat that.
Yes.
Like, because they want to.
Yeah, it's a delicacy.
Where? India?
Uh,
Thailand? It can't be United States. I never heard of balut. I'm sure there's some
right there.
kind of... Those look like little brains.
Filipino delicacy of a hard-boiled fertilized duck egg
Filipino.
that contains partially developed embryos.
I'm grossed out now. Ugh.
The duck egg is developed for 14 to 21 days before cooking. Imagine just like going to the store, getting a dozen eggs, coming home, cracking one, and there's a little chicken there,
No.
dead. And you just like, oh, yummy. That's what they do.
No.
Yeah, it's the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's disgusting.
You know, it's the weirdest part about it.
I think I'm traumatized.
Like when you see somebody eat it
Yeah.
and they bite into it,
Oh, no.
it's almost like it looks like mashed potato.
Dude, I'm going to throw up.
Well, like I said, that's the grossest thing I've ever seen, and I don't think there's a world record for it.
Why would there be? One's the answer.
A half. Yeah, balut egg. I can't believe I never heard of those.
No.
Well, I'm cultured. I watch a lot of
You're
you know.
so refined.
destination
final.
No, not well. I mean, I guess that would kind of fall under Final Destination for the Animal Kingdom. I still say, as much fun as we have doing this for almost 2 years now,
no.
as much fun as Pat McAfee probably has, right?
Yeah, without all the money.
I still think this is the best job in the world.
What's this called again?
Top Gear
Top
presenter.
Gear.
To just drive
Cars.
McLarens as fast as you want all over. It's just got to be the best job ever.
Some say it's sniffing armpits and feet.
You would think that they would let the person using said product sniff them and not have a toe. Here, put this on your feet, walk around for an hour, and I want you to use this tube and sniff between your toes.
Ugh.
Why would they have another human? You're going to smell like 300 sets of feet today. Hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Like, what do you put on your resume to get that job?
I don't know. Maybe it's a fetish, so they're into it. You know what I mean? Eating their, what is that egg called again?
Balut.
Eating their balut and sniffing.
Okay. Let me ask you. Okay. You think that's grosser? What's grosser? Eating a balut egg or sucking on a big toe that's all fungus with a large toenail that's all cracked and yellow? Foot fetish. You're going to run into some nasty feet. I'd rather eat the egg.
Neither.
You got to pick one. Got to pick one, guy.
Is the person attached to the toe alive?
Yeah, the person's alive.
Is the room lit?
Yeah, you know what's happening.
I mean, egg.
See, there you go. Give me that 14-day fertilized duck egg. I'll pass on
I'm
the
gagging it
fungal
down.
toe.
I'll probably throw up during
Oh,
it.
I would 100% do it. I would 100%.
That probably smells too, man.
What I was watching a show and one of the people did it. Ate the egg.
It was probably Zimmerman, that Andrew Zimmerman.
And like
he
threw
eats
up.
all that weird stuff. Well, he
No,
wouldn't throw up. He'd be like, "This is delicious. Can I get 3 more?"
He won't eat that, and he won't eat durian.
Oh, he won't eat it.
No.
What's what?
Durian.
What's that?
Durian is a fruit that smells like skunk when you cut it open.
And it has to taste like that too.
Apparently, it tastes really sweet.
But it stinks.
But yeah, that's his two foods that he can't do. They tried to on one of his episodes.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why was I the one with a segment on here called "Useless Information" with me?
This isn't useless. Balut is not useless information.
You know 2 facts about Andrew Zimmerman.
I used to watch his show.
You retained 2 facts.
What was his show called?
I have no idea.
Not man. It wasn't
something
man.
with Andrew Zimmerman.
He used to try all those crazy foods.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went to an Indian market one time.
Yeah.
And they had a wine bottle. And it was filled with salted sea slugs.
Tasty.
But yeah, they tried to pass. They did a whole episode of all shit durian and tried to pass it off to him. And the only thing he would be willing to actually try was the durian ice cream.
Ugh.
Apparently, the fruit in it is very sweet.
Yeah.
But it's got a really foul, pungent odor when you cut it.
I'll never know.
I don't think they sell it around here. I've never seen.
I wouldn't
one
think
around
they
here.
would.
You would know to.
We're just up in here sniffing armpits and feet.
Well, do you
for a job.
remember? You're from Ohio, so I know you've heard the term monkey balls.
Yeah. Keeps the spiders away.
Yep.
Yeah. We used to always get them down there in Ghouls.
Yeah, they're all over. They were all over the place before.
I don't know if I've seen one of those trees in a while.
You know what? I haven't either, come to think of it.
I know they're down Ghouls. Yeah, they're weird, misshapen green things. Them real bumpy looking.
Yeah, it looks like brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you guys call those?
Monkey balls. What else are they called?
In the comments,
Oh, them.
the 6 viewers that are going to watch this. Whoop,
Well,
whoop.
or you can comment on Spotify.
Or yeah, Spotify.
Because, you know, that's where we have the majority of
Yeah.
our listeners is Spotify.
We got some comments on Spotify.
Yeah, I replied to some of them.
So, yeah, if you remember what we're talking about, what did you call them? We called them monkey balls.
Yeah.
Is that what you call them? I
Yeah.
think that's what everybody in Ohio call them.
I don't even know what
But
they
we
actually
have
are.
people in Russia that listen.
Sprechen die Deutsch. Is
That's
that-
German.
Oh, shit. Flammenwerfer. That's German, too.
That's German, too.
Ich liebe dich.
That's gibberish.
No, that's I love you. It might be German, too.
And that sounded Russian.
Ich liebe dich. Apparently, all I know is German. Whatever. El tango, el gato, los pantalones.
I have a big cat in my pants.
I learned that from Blue Streak. I'm a Federale. That's a good movie. Martin Lawrence.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave
in that
Chappelle.
movie.
Is he in that movie?
Yeah, the guy he slams off the
Man, I can't remember.
dumpster.
Really? I have to go back and
Yeah,
watch.
Dave Chappelle's in there.
I probably didn't watch that movie since it came out. That was like 2002, maybe even earlier. Later. I don't know how you say that. Earlier? Later.
What did you call it?
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak.
Yeah. I'm a Federale. He goes to jail and he gets out and he got to go find that diamond
He
or
was
whatever
a diamond thief, and he
Yeah.
hit it the vent of a
building.
construction
And
building under construction.
lo and behold.
And lo and behold, he comes out of prison. It's the new police headquarters.
Yeah. So,
So the first day he tries to deliver a pizza.
Yeah.
Remember, he's in that velour sweatsuit.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good movie.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence is underrated as a comedian in movies.
Yeah.
Did you ever see National Security with him and Steve Zahn?
Yeah.
That's a good one, too. But anyways,
I have a story to tell you.
go ahead. Let's hear it.
Are you mentally prepared for this? Because this is a story about me.
A recent story?
Yes, this is in the last couple days.
Oh,
And you know how I am about telling stories. They're long. I'm not very good at it,
okay. Well,
but I'm going to tell you a story.
go ahead. Launch away.
So we're going to rewind back to like a month or two ago. I did something. I said something. I can't remember what. And Jamie looked at me. That was at home. And Jamie looked at me and says, "Yep, that's why you're autistic."
She put you on the spectrum.
I said, "What?" She said, "You're autistic." I said, "No, I'm not." She said, "Yeah, you are." Well, I kind of blew it off. But apparently she's been telling me for years that I'm autistic, but I don't remember that. Whatever. Okay. So that was a month or two ago, right? 2 nights ago at work, I interviewed an individual. Oh, you set up the interview for me. I'm hiring the guy. Older feller, worked at the Herald Star, delivered paper. Whatever. I learned something. I didn't know the Herald Star was actually technically closed. The only thing there is the offices. I think we already spoke about this. But anyways. So I met him, interviewed him, showed him the job, talked to one of the managers that runs that. I don't want to name names. And, they talked for a little bit too, and then sent him on his way, right? So I came back and I'm talking to the team lead. Manager. And she proceeds to tell me that, you're pretty good at doing interviews. You really take the time to explain the job to people. If you can, you show them how the job looks and works and make sure they have full understanding what they're going to get into if you're going to hire them, right? I thanked her for that. That was very nice of her, right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
She said, I'm a better interviewer than another, I don't want to name names, not you, another manager. And I laughed, because I thought it was funny. And I said, the biggest thing with me is, though, I said, I really have a hard time keeping eye contact or making eye contact with people when I'm talking to them, and I feel like that's tough, for me and probably them. And she looked straight at me. Now, you know her very well. She's a straight shooter. She doesn't hold any punches back. She looks straight at me and goes, "Yeah, you're autistic." What?
Well, I think you need to go get tested.
There's more. I'm just like, this isn't happening. So I said to her, I said, my wife, she told me like a month or two ago, apparently she's been telling me for years, but whatever. It's fresh in my mind a month or two ago that I'm autistic. And she's like, "Yeah, you are. Totally. I could see it." I'm like, whatever. So I go home. I'm at home. End up, we're all in Lily's room. I don't know why. Oh, it's the night before her 17th birthday. I went in there, just say, talk to her or whatever. But we all end up in there, except for Noah. He's getting a shower. I have a story about Noah that happened today. Anyways.
That was a weird segue.
So we're in there, and
Is it a story of self-discovery?
I tell Lily and Jamie that, hey, this is what happened to me at work tonight. Shelby told me I'm autistic. My wife looks at me like I'm autistic and says, "Yeah, you're autistic." I'm like, "No, I'm not." She's like, "Char, you don't like the way certain things feel, like fabrics, the texture, whatever. You don't like the way certain textures of food are. You don't like people touching you. You don't like to touch other people." She said, "If you're doing something that requires several things to happen, 10, 20, whatever, 100, you focus on one of the things and you make sure that one thing is done completely to completion. And that's what you do." She said, "Sometimes loud noises make me say, ouch. I don't like being in a crowd of people." She kept naming things, right? And I kept yelling at her. Well, not yelling, but I'm not autistic. My daughter is losing her mind, like laughing. So then I explained, "Oh man, I can't tell that part because that's a little, I'll tell you that off the," but
Gotcha.
I told her, "Well, I'm gonna buy a shirt." And she's, "What?" I'm gonna get a shirt that says "Rhythm with Autism." And she goes, "That's not a shirt." And I said, "Yeah, it is." And I pulled it up on Amazon and I found the perfect shirt. It is a cat riding a shark, puking a rainbow. And it says "Rhythm with Autism." Because that's a term the kids use today, is Riz. It means you have moxie, like you have charisma. Charisma, right? Riz.
Charismatically autistic.
So I want to take a test. I want to know, right? So that night I got online. I Googled. I took 2 different tests. At the end of each test, I wanted my email address so they could send me that thing. And then it asked for money. So I have no idea what those results were. But my wife thinks I'm dumb. And the only way to get a real test, you ask the doctor for one. I heard my problem with that is you ask the doctor for this test. Let's just say I fail, pass. I don't know how to word that. I'm positive.
You're either on or off the spectrum.
Okay. Yeah. And then they want to give me drugs.
And this is why I don't go to the doctor.
But I hear like Xanax is one of those drugs.
That's still, it's not like I mean, people use that recreationally, like it's a dangerous drug.
Sure. What do you think? You think I'm autistic?
There are other explanations for everything.
Fair.
That you
fair.
literally just described.
Yeah.
So no, I don't.
You don't think I'm autistic? I mean, I don't care if I am, but I kind of want to know. Would you want to know if several people told you you're autistic, would you want to know?
Even high functioning.
Yeah.
You can pretty much tell.
I don't know. Apparently.
I mean, no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you.
No problem.
For thinking I'm not.
Yeah. There's other. I mean, I think you have a touch of agoraphobia.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
You don't like going out. You like to be inside.
I like going outside.
No, like you don't like going out away from your home.
I don't know if I have agoraphobia.
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 Um,
I don't mind being out and about.
I
I
think
go to
you're.
Pirates games. I do stuff.
I think you have a touch of claustrophobia.
I have claustrophobia.
Yeah.
I 100% do. Why? Why do you say that?
Because I can tell.
Why? What would make you tell?
The things that have happened in the past.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you put me in that small room and lock me up. Yeah.
No, like pissing around the office. And I scooted you into a corner.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
kinda,
don't
like,
like that.
freaked out.
Well, I don't want touched either. You know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what is that? There's a phobia for that too.
Variance autism. I don't know.
I just think it's funny. I know who you're talking about. I think it's funny she called you out like that.
Like off the rip too, man. Like she didn't even hold back. Like she was just like, yeah, you're autistic. I'm not knocking autism. I'm not at all. I mean, if I am, I am. You know, we'll stand together. But like, I don't like. How do people? I told this story to somebody else today at work, and they were like, I got done telling. And they were like, yeah, you know what? I can see it.
I can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah. Well, maybe you're autistic too.
I could very well be. I could very well be.
I mean, Jamie has like a large background in this.
Yeah.
So, like she's well versed in this stuff. She went to
Mhm.
school for this stuff. She worked in that field
Yeah.
for a long, long time. I really wish I could share the other part of the story that it'll make you laugh, but I can't because it's
Not on air.
it's a little it's past that buffer where we can't go.
Yeah. I get it. Listen, I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I have autism. I don't know. If I do, I do. Whatever. I might go get a test. I don't know. But at this point, as often as I've been going to the doctors lately, trying to get, medications right and all that crap, I think this lady would look at me like, God, this guy's the weirdest guy ever. Autism. I don't know.
There are tests. I'll find one. There's tests you could take to find out
She
if you're on
said
the spectrum.
My wife said that those wouldn't be like good, like accurate.
I mean,
I don't know.
they're legitimate tests. There's legitimate tests you could take.
She did tell me though, I could if I'm autistic, you can apply for SSI.
And degrees.
Well, I mean, what if it's 1 penny a month?
I mean, they wouldn't even bother.
Why?
Because you wouldn't get that.
I'm a person too.
Yeah, but you've also held down a job for how long?
Smoke and mirrors. Fake it till you make it. Anyways, I thought I'd share that story with you.
I think it's funny that somebody else has now called you out, and within a rather reasonable amount of time.
I know.
Because I feel like we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Now you go out into the world and boom, somebody hits you with it.
Yeah. Like, and it's almost like the times that it happens, well, which was only a couple, it's like, dude, are you dumb? Like, you don't know? Like, you didn't know? No, I didn't. If I am, even.
You're not. I think you're safe. But yeah, next week I'll find the test and I'll send it to you. You can take it and we can share the results live on the podcast.
Oh my God. Yes, you are the father. Maury Povich. R.I.P.? I don't know.
Yeah, that's all he does now.
Is he alive?
You know what? Now that you said R.I.P., I think he may be passed.
You got anything?
Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmern.
That's it.
That was driving me nuts.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's one of the...
Is there an info button so I can see what season this is? It was like a pause.
Season 2. Season 6? Season 2006?
That's a championship series, Silver Dome.
Oh, my bad. Season 20.
Season 20. I don't know in season 20.
Oh, there you go.
I do remember this episode, though. That is an abandoned airport in Spain.
Oh, Spain. Land of the Spaniards. A whale's vagina.
is 2 3/4 feet wide.
Okay.
I would think this would be the best job to have in life.
You're still on this.
Yeah, because they've done this
We're
for
watching.
like
What is
30
this show called again?
Top Gear, but it's the presenters from when they got fired from Top Gear, they went to Amazon
Yeah.
for the Grand Tour. They've literally done this for 30 years. Just take exotic cars and drive them all over the world.
Yeah.
You wouldn't enjoy this.
No, I have agoraphobia.
Agora, not Gora.
No,
Agora.
It's gore.
Goraphobia.
Agoraphobia.
You like horror movies?
I love horror movies. Love them. I would not want to do this because my agoraphobia and my autism.
Well, I'm scared to fly over the water.
Yeah, you know what that's called? Bitch.
Oh God! Look at the autistic man making it funny. Good job, Billy.
Why's my name Billy?
I don't know.
My name's JR.
And then look at this. There's a completely abandoned city, built but never sold. Look at these.
Low ceilings. It's for midgets. Or all these guys are super tall. Well, except for the other dude. Oh man, that poor. What is happening right now? What is that? Oh, shrimp.
They're putting shrimp on.
Shrimp on the bobby. That's not a grill.
No.
There's electric in this joint?
Yeah, this little, no, they're on a little stove. This whole subdivision city was built around this international airport, and the airport never opened.
Yeah.
Because somebody stole all the funding for it.
So
it was almost good. It's like 95% complete, and they shut everything down.
Wow.
So then when the developers quit developing this international airport, the people making this giant rental property, whatever subdivision cul-de-sac, had to stop doing that. It's in the middle of like nowhere. You're just driving through the mountains, and boom, it's like a city.
City. Huh. Well, I have two other top 10s.
All right, let's hear a top 10. Give me a top 10. Yeah, let's do a top 10.
I have top 10 pieces of totally useless information.
Okay.
And I have top 10 strangest facts about Ohio.
Let's hear the useless. No, let's go Ohio. Let's go Ohio first. We'll end it with your useless information.
10 to 1? 1 to 10.
10 to 1. Always finish with the most odd. I don't know why I just said that.
Yeah, whatever. Number 10, birthplace of 8 U.S. presidents and the cursed presidential death pattern. Ohio gave us more presidents than almost any other state, but there's a dark twist. Several presidents born in or connected to Ohio died in office. Jesus.
Office?
Stroke. Died in office. Coincidence? Ohio says maybe. Conspiracy theorists say absolutely not. Number 9. Ohio has... I would like to go to this. Ohio has a melon festival. Festival? Where they crown a melon queen. In the town of Milan, that's right, Milan, they have an annual melon festival.
And there's a queen melons?
Complete with a melon queen pageant. Judging criteria, poise, community involvement, and
jiggliness.
And gourd enthusiasm. Whatever. Toledo, number 8. Toledo once went to war with Michigan. We talked about this before. It's not really, whatever. In the 1830s, Toledo and Michigan arguing whoever owned who. Number 7, the world's largest cuckoo clock is here.
Yep, in Sugar Creek.
It is in Sugar Creek, a.k.a. the little Switzerland of Ohio.
Yes.
This massive ticking monstrosity puts on a show every half hour with dancing figures, music, and way too much, what?
No, keep going, but stop after this one.
and way too much whimsy.
How new is this list?
I have no idea.
Okay, so we have 5 more left.
6 more.
6 more. Does it have the world's biggest
Teacup?
woven basket?
No. No. Oh, that's the Lawn and Burger. That place is closed. I've been by that.
The teacup is, I asked how new because Ohio just broke it.
Broke what?
The world's largest teacup.
They broke it?
It's no longer Chester.
That's a coffee pot or teapot. That's a teapot in Chester, not a cup.
World's largest teapot.
Yeah.
Is now in Ohio.
I said cup.
It's not. It's not Chester.
It's in Ohio.
Yep.
Oh wait, yeah, that is West Virginia. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, a coffee shop just built it
Oh, nice.
to promote their shop and broke the world record for largest teapot.
Good for them.
Although there is argument in a the city of Chester is throwing in a, what do you call that, appeal, or
Yeah,
because it
we'll go
looks
with
more
appeal.
like a watering can than a teapot.
Oh,
So teapot enthusiasts, it's going to be a crazy ride.
oh man. Number 6, home to the Moonville Ghost Tunnel. I've never heard of this. You? Moonville Ghost Tunnel.
No.
An abandoned rail tunnel near MacArthur. I don't even know where that is.
MacArthur, Ohio?
Yeah, MacArthur, Ohio, is known for ghost sightings, strange lights, and general haunted weirdness. Because who doesn't want to walk through a haunted forest tunnel at night? Moonville Ghost Tunnel in MacArthur, Ohio.
MC?
MCARTHUR. MacArthur.
My phone does not like your Wi-Fi.
Oh, it doesn't like you.
It's a village in Ohio. It's only 2 hours away.
Oh, road trip.
It's got a McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
It's north of Dundas.
Oh, yeah, Dundas. Yeah. Dundas. I wonder if they have a melon festival. We'll go there and start one.
Okay. It's west of Athens.
Oh, okay. So it's south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5, Ohio has a town named Hell. Hell, Ohio used to be a thing. Now it's incorporated and obscure. If someone ever told you to go to hell, they might have had to been given directions. Number 4, the first traffic light was installed in Cleveland. In 1914, the first electric traffic signal in the U.S. was installed on Euclid Avenue and East 105th Street. So you can thank or blame Ohio for red lights ruining your day.
Ohio Edison.
Number 3, the town of Knock'em-Stiff. Yep, that's a real place in southern Ohio. The origin of the name, some say it came from a preacher telling a woman to knock 'em stiff if her husband cheated again. Others say bar fights made it popular. Either way, amazing.
It is now only considered a neighborhood.
Oh. Knock 'em stiff.
But yeah, it's on there.
Number 2, home of the eternal flame in a restroom. I didn't ever hear about this. In Ashtabula County, there was a gas station. There was a gas station with a perpetually burning flame in a men's restroom. Why? Nobody knows. Was it safe? Absolutely not. That would be concerning to be in a restroom at a gas station with an open flame. Number 1, it's illegal to get fish drunk in Ohio. Yes, it's actually in the books. Apparently, some lawmakers were so concerned about the moral welfare of trout that they banned the act entirely. You can drink the fish? Absolutely not. There you go. It's also illegal to hunt fish. Fish for whales on Sundays in Ohio.
You also can't dance with pigs or something like that.
Or
I don't know. Something weird.
you
That's
can't them either.
You are 100% autistic.
I knew you'd come around.
Knock 'em stiff.
Knock 'em stiff. Yeah. All right. Top 10 pieces of totally useless information. I may have shared some of these in the past. I don't know. 10. Q is the only letter not found in any U.S. state name. The letter Q. Interesting.
Correct.
I have talked about this one before. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Yeah. I won't go through the details. 8. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. How the... What? Let's hear the explanation. Venus rotates so slowly that one full spin a day takes about 243 Earth days, longer than it takes to orbit the sun.
Oh, okay.
Time is fake on Venus.
So it takes longer for it to do one full revelation.
Yeah. Than
or on its axis.
Yes.
Than it does to rotate the sun.
Yes. 7. You can't hum while holding your nose. Go ahead, try it. You're probably trying it right now. Yeah, not happening. You need airflow to hum. It's science and slightly annoying. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Anyways, 6. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. That's interesting.
I love sloths.
Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes by slowing their heart rate.
Yes.
Dolphins, around 10 minutes. Never race a sloth underwater.
So when we went down to Myrtle last year at their zoo.
Yeah, you touched a sloth inappropriately.
They had sloths there, and you can go hold them and pet them. And
did you touch one?
No, they have herpes.
Fair. Number 5, sharks existed before trees.
Correct.
That's interesting. Sharks have been around for 400 million years. Trees have showed up around 350 million years ago. Sharks, the ultimate OGs. Am I making you bored?
No, the sleep's catching up with me, and what is this?
Double shot
energy's wearing off.
Number 4, there's a town in Norway called Hell, and it freezes over every winter. Yes, Hell, Norway is real.
Norway is one area I would like to go visit.
And it gets icy cold, so the next time someone says when hell freezes over, it already has annually. Not anally, annually. Number 3, octopuses have 3 hearts.
Octopi.
It says octopuses. Octopi have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, 1 to the body, and when they swim, the heart that pumps to the body literally stops beating. Swimming is stressful. Shame. Yeah, same. Number 2, a group of flamingos is called a...
Oh, I know this.
I figured you would.
I know this. Oh, what is that? Skip this. Let me think about it. I know this.
The number 1 piece of totally useless information is bananas are berries and strawberries aren't.
They're vegetables.
Botanically speaking, bananas fit the berry criteria. Strawberries not even close. It's fruit logic. Don't fight it. Doesn't explain what a strawberry is.
A fruit. It has seeds. Or a vegetable because it has seeds. I don't know. I can't remember. Something about seeds.
The seeds are on the outside.
And vegetables.
And the bananas, the seeds in the inside.
I don't know.
I guess that makes sense.
A flock of flamingo.
A group of flamingos is called it's not a flock.
Fuck about. Retards. It's something along. What is it?
Flamboyance.
I was way off.
That's not a drag show. It's a legit term in ornithology. Somewhere out there, a flamboyance of flamingos is living its best pink life.
Yeah, it might not have been birds I was thinking of.
And that's your top 10 useless information with me.
Some of that wasn't useless. I got a kick out of half of that.
I don't know. It's what I had.
Well, that was fantastic.
Yep.
That's a beautiful way for somebody who's autistic to finish out the show.
Hey, you know what I've been doing though? I make eye contact with the people
Yeah.
because that's not a person really. That's a camera. So
Yeah.
it's easy for me to look at, make love to it. Eyeball
I'm
it.
half asleep, so we're there.
And I look at that, not you. Yep.
What am I looking at?
Me and you in widescreen. We're in widescreen.
I know. You change the aspect ratio.
There's so much room. There's room. Yeah. Did you read my hoodie?
Holding my beer, George Washington.
That's right.
Grunt style?
Yeah. I bought 2 of these, right? I bought one for myself and one for my buddy. Grunt Style sent me 3. So his buddy, who's still in the army, active army, was in town, and I gave him the 3rd because I emailed Grunt Style and I told him, "Hey, I only bought 2. You sent me 3." They emailed me back and said, "Keep it, donate it, do whatever you like with it." So
I've seen a couple of those like types of. I'm always nervous to order from there because I'm wondering if it's going to run small.
they run small.
So what size is that?
This is a 3X.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits me, but like,
It'd never fit me.
yeah.
I would need a 6.
I don't know if you need 6.
Some of those jerseys from Temu
No, yeah,
are 5X.
yeah. But yeah, it's a 3X, and it's not. It's more like a cross between a 2X and an extra large.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, next week we'll have a little bit more information on whether Jared Jones. Did they say he's going to need Tommy John?
He might.
So hopefully next week we'll know for sure if he's going to actually need that surgery.
Also, maybe next week we'll know for sure if I'm autistic.
Yes, I'll find that test. There's a test you can take.
You're gonna take it too.
I don't need to. I already have.
Okay,
I'm a genius.
you're something.
Well, we need to get off here because you need to tell me the part of the story you weren't allowed to tell me.
Yeah.
So we're only doing a little over an hour this week. Again, scheduling rough to find time. One off for me. I'm on vacation, but
You're tired.
I am. That dream fucked me up.
That's fine. Quit cussing.
What did I do? Oh my God, I hit the wrong button.
Okay. I thought that was it. That's definitely not it.
Anyways, yeah.
Say about Chicka Wow Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh man. Look, entirely abandoned.
It's great. I really
Anyways.
still don't understand why that works on your mic but not mine.
I don't know.
I can't figure that out.
There's probably a setting in there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on this wonderful, wonderful edition of the 33 Lounge. We'd like to thank our sponsors, KY Jelly and Geritol. Do not mix.
Okay.
Oh, that was catching everything.
Yeah. Well, that's, yeah.
Any other buttons you want to play with?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I had my fill.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I need to hear the rest of the story, so we
Yeah.
need to bounce.
Yep.
I also need to get home before I fall asleep in your basement.
Yeah.
So join us next week. It'll probably be, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday evening, sometime around the same time.
I'm off Monday.
Monday evening, because I'm off for the next 9 days.
Oh, Noah is not playing baseball for at least 10 days.
Uh-oh. Shoulder?
No, he fell off his very fast electric scooter today. Went and got an X-ray. Came back negative, but he's in a brace for at least 10 days because it hurts when he rotates.
So.
Yeah.
Now, my father wasn't autistic. So, I was always told, we're in sports. We're not fooling around on stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it happened.
Okay. Anyways. All right, we got a story to tell. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you again next week. Same bat time, same bat station. As always, we love you.
Peace.